We are live, coming in from the city. I've had this song, Marijuana by Yellow Wolf, in my head all day. Okay? All day. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something. I don't really know. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give you guys a little height so you can see the disc. It's all about seeing shit, you know? Seeing is believing. It's actually believing is seeing. You know what I mean? Okay, there we go. I like that angle. Okay, here we go.
I am one of the few people who look bad eating a cupcake.
Yeah, you do, Kelly. Okay. Sorry, I have to get a little bit of a adjust. I was just having a little bit of a nap watching The Departed. I love that movie. So, this is actually one of my days off, but I'm going to work because that's what I fucking do. Hey, Hearts McGee. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hello, Sam Green. What's going on, buddy? Great movie. Sure. Okay. Do get another fucking bell. My bell is broken. I barely have a handle. Look at my hand. Any welders out there? Give me a hand. Okay. Let's do this. Clear the channel. As you know, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, do not worry. There might be a message in there for you, or there might not be. Okay, with these lives, we tend to go off the energy that the collective really needs to have answered, okay? So if your questions don't really need to be answered, then they might not come out. But for those who truly need spirit, trust me, spirit gonna come through for those who need it. Oh, last night I was laying in bed and I think it was around midnight and my tinnitus went off. And I don't know if you know what tinnitus is, but it's just like ringing in your ear. And people think it's tinnitus, but that's not how you pronounce it. It's actually tinnitus. Anyways, tinnitus is there. It's actually a high frequency, okay? So if you have tinnitus, know that that's a high frequency that protects you from dark energies that try to like talk in your ear and shit. So anyways, I'm laying in bed and my tinnitus goes off, right? Because it's always there. It's always lingering. But there's some parts of the day where it's a lot heavier than other parts of the day. And as I was laying there, I learned living by the water how to concentrate my hearing. Okay, how to lock in on something, right, on a frequency by listening to waves. So as I was listening to my tinnitus, there were I picked up 6 different frequencies. Okay, so 6 different, 6 different, they were all different high pitch beeps almost, okay? And so as I was picking up all these frequencies, okay, I picked up that I was being guided to pick up 6 different ancestors that were around me that were protecting me with their frequencies. So if somebody wants to know what tinnitus is, you might want to think about it might being, your ancestors, like some type of system that's in order to protect you, because a lot of us are schizophrenic and a lot of us have our telepathy channel open and we don't know it. And we allow so many things to come through that channel that end up hurting us and attacking us. So we get tinnitus to help fight those parasites off. Yo, what are you talking about? I don't know why you're trying to say that there's a guy in the background. Yo, there's nobody there. Those are just my hanging sweaters. Do you realize they don't have feet? None of those, there's no feet here. Those are just sweaters. All right, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, there's nobody in my room. I don't know what VRO stands for, but don't worry, okay? There's nobody here. There's nobody here, okay? Don't worry. Okay. Again, like, I think you're just trying to scare me, so I'm just going to move on with the reading. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to roll the dice, see what resonates, and see what doesn't resonate, okay? We have 2 arrows and a first house. So we have Mars, Sagittarius, and the first house. So Mars energy, he's blonde with a blue hoodie, wearing an Adidas hoodie. Maybe he does see somebody. You know, there's a lot of people that have died in this house. There's this one guy who died here. His name was Loki, and he was only about maybe 19 or 20. He could be here. I mean, he died literally right below me. So, I mean, I know I'm starting to think that maybe he does actually. I mean, there isn't anybody there. I mean, if he sees somebody, I don't doubt it. But I mean, a lot of people have died in this house, so I don't know. And now I'm getting the goosebumps. So he might actually be seeing somebody in my room. I don't know. That would be a first. All right. Actually, no, that's not a first. There was this ghost on my channel last time who would play with my dreadlocks as I was doing the reading. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe he does see a ghost. Maybe he does. I don't see nothing. So energy, drive, freedom. That's your Mars energy. First house would be all about you. Yourself, your identity, your personality, Sagittarius energy. Okay, now I feel like we're identifying the ghost. He says his name is Toby. Hey, that kind of sounds like Loki. I don't really think he's joking either, but he says his name is Toby. Toby's the demon from Paranormal Activity. Okay, now I'm a little bit intrigued of what this person is saying. So you know what? Honestly, call me a skeptic, call me superstitious, but I'm going to go with this guy for a bit. Finds witches. Look at, I pulled the demon that says he finds witches. I don't know. Maybe it's a demon? I don't know. And I mean, the way that these dice, it's like, I don't know if someone is going to introduce themselves to you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, your identity, presenting yourself. Mars energy telling you to present yourself. And Sagittarius energy balancing yourself out. Maybe somebody's going to step forward. Honestly, I feel like you're not too far off of this reading. Like, whatever it is you're seeing, I do feel like somebody is going to address you in a way, okay? Like, approach you, I don't know, meet you. You know what I was thinking about today? I don't personally have any dating apps out there, okay? He's a teen and he's chill. Honestly, I feel like you might be picking up Loki, who died here. Honestly, he was this young kid. Honestly, I really feel like you might be picking him up. Okay, so now we got the boogeyman on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this could be, I mean, we never get double arrows, okay? We never get Mars and Sagittarius energy together. And then first house is Aries. That's all fire. That is all fire energy. Fire, fire, fire. And I was getting, what was I picking up today that I was thinking about? Warrior. Oh yeah, I was thinking about those Tinder apps and stuff. I used to be on, I think one, it was called like Lots of Fish, or plenty bee fish, plenty of fish. I think it was Plenty of Fish. And I don't go on those things now. Like, I don't go on anything like that. But I was thinking about one today, and I thought, you know, there are people who are on those sites, like, specifically to, like, meet somebody. Okay, they're not doing it to, like, fuck around and, like, try to kidnap women, or just, you know, find a fucking somebody to have sex with that night or something like that, you know? Like, now I'm feeling like if you are on something, okay, you might just be kicking ass at something, which could be the Sagittarius energy, kicking ass and taking names, okay? And that has brought in the attention of somebody that you might not know. I-key. As in IKEA? What was I going to say there? I.e. maybe Loki. I don't know. Maybe we're getting some type of introduction here, okay? Because let me tell you, there is some type of poltergeist activity that jumps on my bed at night. And I've talked about this entity for a long time. And it could be him, because, I mean, it feels like a kid or something. That why would you come and jump on my bed? It seems like he's jumping on my bed. Okay, so this could be, I don't know, like, maybe you have like a haunted channel, maybe you deal with ghosts. Oh my gosh, my sister and I went by this freaky fucking mansion the other day, and my sister was like, oh my God, I want to go in so bad. And I was like, I've never wanted to. I'm not that kind of person that wants to explore abandoned properties. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm the kind of, like, I don't need to know that there's a ghost here. Like, I would believe it. You know what I mean? Like, ghosts appear differently to me. They let me know that they're there. They don't show me that they're there. They just tell me that they're there. And then I see them with my third eye. I don't see like how you see. I don't see that kind of way, okay? And so I don't need to be freaked out. I'm already freaked out. I've been scarred by ghosts ever since I was a kid, okay? So, like, my fear of, like, what's there but you can't see, I don't need to, you know, I'll just believe it and walk away. I don't need to, like, test the ghosts, okay? Now I'm getting goosebumps and shit. Okay, I don't need to test what's there. I'll just believe it, okay? And, like, walk away, okay? And she was like, she wanted to go in and, like, look around and shit. And I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Like, that's just not something, like, I don't know if you, okay. We've brought that up before about exploring abandoned properties. And, like, half this house is abandoned. Okay, like Loki's apartment where he died below me, there's nobody there. And what sucks is that I'm pretty sure Loki was poisoned, and then his girlfriend was still there for, I don't know, maybe about 6 months or so, and my landlord found her dead in the apartment. So that's two people, like, literally in the empty vacant apartment below me. Nobody will go into it. Okay. So I'm already kind of like in a haunted house, I think, already. But I love ghosts so much that I have always made them feel welcome, because I'm schizophrenic. So I talk to them all day. I don't feel like they will do anything to harm me, because I acknowledge that they're there right away, right? Because you have to know, like, any property you go to, any mall you go to, like, I physically watched a woman at a mall get tripped by an entity, okay? And you should have saw her face. Like, she turned around like somebody had pushed her, and there was nobody there. Okay, these entities are all around us. Okay, so you might be, I don't know, kicking ass somewhere, and I feel like you've gotten somebody's attention. Okay, and, you know, some of these people that do, you know, these podcasts, I don't think they'd be podcasts. I guess they could be, some of them, right? They get picked up by, like, sponsors. Okay, they get picked up by people, you know, all you have to do is just, like, little bit of advertising for them, and their crowd will become your crew, okay, your fans, if they kind of jam with what you're doing. Okay, so we have Alien here with Egg, and I feel like this is a foreign person. I don't think you know this person. And what they do to your life changes something. Okay. And that's what this introduction does. It's like, as soon as you meet this person, I feel like your life changes. Like you're going to take on a different role. Okay. And now we have Blair Witch. I feel like this is something, I mean, when you think about the Blair Witch, I mean, like they have to hold it together. Okay, like when living in this house, I had to hold it together with these beings. Like I really do, okay? I have to make sure that like I'm on my game with these things because they will. Like, I mean, I'll just be, I swear, talking to spirit in my head about something, you know, just like a reading or something that's going on in the ether, and like something will bang right beside me. Like I know that something is listening, whether I'm talking out loud or, you know, to these beings, or I'm talking in my head. They will always do something. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so he walked away. See, he usually does. Like he doesn't stay for long. These things, they come around, but then they go. Okay, so maybe that's what maybe Loki's bringing in his message, you know, that like this, I feel like this person has been possibly coming and going and visiting you as the Blair Witch does. Okay, you could be being pranked. I don't know how you would feel like you're being pranked, but there is actually a lot of dead people in this building. Okay, so I feel like, you know, somebody's been kind of coming and going from your life, and I feel like they might actually hang around now. They might not go anywhere this time. Okay, because they're being guided towards you. Okay, so there's fate. It follows. Whoever this person is has been following your career, I just heard. Okay, so they've been following you. I mean, this could be like I had this one person, I swear to God, she thought I was the greatest waitress in the entire fucking world. And she would follow me from restaurant to restaurant. Like she always found out where I was. I served this family not too long ago, and I'd served them back at this one place, and they were like, "It's you?" And I'm like, I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? I kind of recognized them, but I kind of didn't. And then once they realized once I realized I knew them, because I actually did know them, like people will follow you. They'll follow your career. They'll follow you from place to place. You know, like once you have a fan, you know, you have a fan. And once you can do something with somebody and create something with somebody, then, I mean, I think sometimes it's like tough to make decisions on like what you should choose and what you don't want to choose, because now we have twins. But I remember I was just saying I was watching The Departed. It has Jack Nicholson in it. That's ironic, and isn't it ironic? There's family. It's like your family might have went crazy on you. Okay, and I kind of feel like, I mean, if this is family trying to come back in and right before something happens for you, don't fucking let them come back in, okay? Because some of these little fucking pussies, okay, didn't support you, okay, when you were fighting for your life. So now if something's coming in, this totally different experience for you, okay, don't allow them to come back now just before something goes good, you know, because it's like they're going to want a piece of it. Now I'm getting that movie. Ooh, man, I haven't thought of this movie in so long. Holy shit. This movie called Friends with Money. Like an old one, early 2000s, and I'm getting the part where Jennifer Aniston, she's dating this dude, and he goes on different jobs to clean. Like she's a cleaning lady, but he'll like come and meet her, and he expects like his cut, you know, every time, but he's not doing anything. He's just sitting around and just hanging out with her, and he expects a cut from what she's making. And and finally she's like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't do anything. Like, you know, she's just getting used. Okay. So that's why I'm like, these people, whoever these people are, you know, I'm getting that, like, if they come around you and you happen to make, you know, $10 somehow while they're with you, they're going to ask for 5 of that because they're hanging out with you. Okay, so like be careful of shitty friends, okay, or shitty family that wants to suddenly, they start calling you and shit, and you're like, I haven't fucking heard from you for years. What do you think? I'm a millionaire now? What, you think I'm making money so then you can come and fucking hang out with me and take, a percentage while, your hourly rate? Like, what the fuck do they think no. So I kind of feel like whatever this opportunity is, whoever this opportunist is, because I do feel like it's somebody investing in you or somebody that wants to invest in you. And again, always remember that this is a spiritual reading. Therefore, these are spiritual connections that you have around you. This might not be in 3D. You might find, okay, you're very welcome. You might find, an entity in another realm like we did with Loki, okay? And, Loki or whatever you think you saw or whatever, it's interesting because I feel like it does, whether or not you thought you saw him or you didn't, it's like it's appearing with the reading. So whether he was there or he wasn't, it's adding with the reading where it's like, I feel like there is this experience popping up and you might not know them. I never met Loki. I only know he died here because his fucking name is on the tree and somebody told me about what happened. And then my landlord told me what happened. Like, but I don't fucking know him. I have no idea when he died. I think it was a couple years ago. Okay. But I don't know him. Okay. So that would be this same with this situation. Like, I don't think you know them, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to pop up and do something for you, or it's like applying for a job, right? Obviously, majority of us, okay, apply for jobs and we have no idea who we're about to work for. Okay, it's not like we all go for jobs or we know who the boss is. That's very rare. So I don't think you know them, and I think they could be a Sagittarius energy. If not, I do feel like they're a masculine energy, and if not, I do feel like this is something that is going to approach itself in your life, whether in 5D or 3D. If you're somebody that acknowledges your dreams, like for instance, I've been tattooing for a couple months now, just kind of like teaching myself, doing a lot of blackout shit on my sister, just learning, okay? And I recently found this tattoo artist that I knew about 20 years ago. And I dated his friend who was the shop manager. And this guy I'm talking about ran the shop, okay? So he was, I never really got to get near him. He was kind of the top guy, like it took months to get in to see this man to get tattooed. So I never really got to hang out with him or see his art. Even being with his friend, I never really got to hang out with him. So when I found him as later in my life and saw his artwork, right? I felt like, oh my God, that would be the one, like, you can't, tattoos are very, they're very, if you want to make them very personal, they can be. And every artist has a particular style, and every style, it either resonates with you and you enjoy it or you don't, you just don't go to that artist. But you don't make an artist bend for you. Okay, you either can work with them or you can't. So when I started tattooing, it was kind of like, I don't have any, good influences in my life or like fucking any friends or anything like that. So I kind of just started learning on my own. And then all of a sudden, one day, I find this guy on the internet, okay? I totally forgot about him for 20 years. I find him, and then instantly he's in my dreams. It probably took, I don't know, maybe like a week or two. And then he was in my dreams as a fucking hierophant teaching me how to tattoo. I shit you not. And he's been in my dreams now for a couple months. He comes and he goes. He's not always there. And when he is there, he spends hours with me. It's the only thing I'll do in that whole dream state is work with him tattooing. That's it. And then I wake up and I have to do my job in 3D. Okay. So this might be it. You might find somebody on the internet, okay, and then spiritually start working with them. It's insane. There was this lady that I used to watch on YouTube, and I was walking in my dreams one night, and I was walking with my sister. A lot of times I'm with my sister. I don't know why. I just usually am. And we were walking down this road, and there she was, that tarot reader, sitting on the corner. She was so sad. She was crying. She was actually in a child form. The only reason why I knew who she was because I feel like in that realm, I mean, she was obviously acting like a child in real life with something. So you could tell that she was an adult, but in some type of child's body. And I let her, walk with my sister and I until the end of the dream. And I don't know what she got out of it. I don't know what happened. And that's the thing. Same with these dreams and this man. I don't know if he knows that he's in my dreams. I don't know if he knows that he's helping me tattoo. He honestly gave me so much confidence. It was ridiculous. I had no confidence. I wasn't going in deep enough. That's what she said. Okay, I wasn't going in hard enough. That's also what she said. Okay, and he helped me just go, well, you'll know. Well, you'll know. I mean, you'll know when you blow out. It's almost like you have to blow out. That's what she said. Okay, in order to figure out how deep to go. Oh my God, that's what she said. Michael Scott needs to get out of my head now, okay? Stanley.
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. That's Michael Scott. I knew he was going to come up. Honestly, I feel like whoever this person is, I don't know if they're a boss, I don't know who they are, but I think that, when you find this connection, when this person steps forward, when this brings itself in, okay, it's going to be something that I kind of feel like it's a start of something, because it's the first house. I feel like you get this like whole fucking wheel. Okay, with them. There's harvest. Like, you might get a new career. This person might teach you, something that you've never done before. Do you know how many times I've gotten into restaurants or worked in bars within the first month I'm asked to be a manager? Almost every fucking time, or a supervisor, or somebody that will help, close up shop, because I'm responsible. I show up. I don't call in sick. I don't fuck around. I don't text people. I don't fuck anybody on the job, right? So I'm responsible, and that responsibility comes with a price, because I always get asked, and then I have to think of this excuse as to why I don't want to do it, because I just came here to serve and make money. Okay, I don't want to be your manager. If your manager is going to make $50 an hour, I will do it. If it's not, then I'm not going to do it, because I can make $50 an hour serving, okay? Honestly, okay? So I feel like whatever this opportunity is, don't let something slip in the back door. That's what she said. Honestly, have fun with this, okay? Like life is a trip, and we have to enjoy it. And this is something, if you feel like you're going to be disloyal on something, or if you feel like you're going to quit somewhere, honestly, there's this place where I'm working at right now where everybody wants to quit, okay? Honestly, everybody wants to quit. And you know me, if I don't want to be there, I'll just fucking quit, because there's another job that I will find eventually. I know this. It could take a couple months, but fuck, that's why we've got welfare. That's why we've got places to help us. That's why we've got savings accounts. Okay, like sometimes it doesn't work out the way that we always want it to work out, but at least we try for things that we want, and we go for things because we can see the potential in it. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing, you might have to take a hit, you might have to go on welfare, you might have to get a state check, you might have to get food stamps until you find what you need when it gets presented to you. What else can you do? I mean, you have to keep fighting. Okay, if you stop fighting, then you give up. If you're going to give up, then you might as well die. And if you're going to die, see you later. I guarantee you wouldn't be watching this video trying to keep yourself alive if you didn't give a shit about yourself. Okay, so it's like somebody might try to, weasel their way in that's been kind of popping up and popping out, and don't let them. Allow whoever this kind of I'm getting like stranger danger. It's not danger, but I feel like let this stranger come out of nowhere, okay? I'm figuratively speaking, I don't really fucking know. I can't say all of this, but just take the analogy, okay? Let something uncover itself if you don't feel like you're ready to make a move yet, okay? Or if this is you, put it in first person. If you're ready to make a move, then fucking Spirit is saying all steams ahead, bitches. All right, now we're gonna cheers. Oh, fucking Michael Scott again. I mean, do I have an office fixation or what? I just realized, I'm like, Whitney, God. I have to physically stop myself from watching the show right now because, like, I'm, like, obsessed much with The Office that I don't want to over-obsess it and then get sick of it. I don't know what that has to do with this reading. Maybe, honestly, maybe there's sometimes I'm at work and I then never want to leave. I could just be there all fucking day, serving tables, talking to people, shooting the shit. I mean, talking to my boss, going for a swim. Like, I can be at work all the time. I'm at work right now. This is my work too. I fucking love it sitting in my office. Cheers, bitches! All right, it's fucking Sunday fun day. I'm fucking off tomorrow. I got some shit to do. I got off today, but yet I'm still working. But this is my fun job. This is like my 4 to 9 job after the 9 to 5, except my 9 to 5 really isn't a 9 to 5. It's more like a shit show. Okay. My snakes are sleeping. They ate yesterday. They're not going to come out fucking probably tomorrow. Don't be surprised if I do a reading tomorrow with a snake on my shoulders. They're getting so good with being on my head. Oh my God, it's like where they want to be. They never want to be in their closures anymore. They just want to be on my head, wrapped around my shoulders. They will be out and ready to rumble tomorrow, I bet. Well, one of them for sure. The other one, she's probably going to go into shed. I love my snakes. Give it up for all the pet mothers out there and fathers. Or not even pet mothers and fathers, Just the mamas and the papas. Hey! Isn't that a band? Okay, next reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We have the Ace of Cups, fulfillment with Chalice. We have familiar with Guardian. We have the Wicked Read with Ethos. Ooh, shit. And perfect love and perfect trust. Merry we come and merry we go. Okay, so I feel like this cup of love, well, it doesn't mean that it's not a cup of love. I mean, it's just a fucking cup. I don't know where the love is, but it's a cup. What up, Danny? Haha! I am going to eat so much tonight, Danny. It's not even funny. I am going to eat like a whale and then pass out. That's my plans for the evening. Okay, so we have Chalice, familiar with Wicked. Okay, Wicked Raw. And perfect love and perfect trust. 8 words the Wicked read for Phil. And ye harm none, do as ye will, and ever mind the rule of 3. What you send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry we met, and merry we part. Okay, so a familiar, somebody's guardian, which is security at the bottom with cabin. So I don't know if you're in a cabin or if you're going to a cabin or if you're just have a small house or you're in your house and it looks like a cabin. Oh, it's a cottage. Sorry, cottage. Okay, but I feel like that's 3 Libras. Okay, the song 3 Libras just started playing in my head. I feel like somebody's familiar knows that something that they're Somebody that their owner did. Okay. Like, I don't want to say this because, like, I don't want to get somebody in trouble, but, like, I feel like somebody's familiar is, like, telling on them. Okay? They're telling on them. And the message that I'm getting is, that's that cat. Look at this cat. It's on the same property. See this little fucker? Okay? Look at where he is. He's laying on the front porch. What the fuck? What is this cat trying to tell me? You don't see me. You know, honestly, I feel like somebody could show up at your house. Okay? With like some flowers, a peace offering. I feel like if they're walking a dog, I feel like the dog is going to walk them right to your front porch. Okay? My ex had a dog. Actually, 2 of them. Okay? That knew the way to grandma's house. Not lying. Okay? And if they got out, my ex knew that they were going to go to grandma's house every fucking time. And it was terrifying because on the way to grandma's house was like a pretty major street. Okay. And they went to grandma's every time. I mean, we couldn't even go near grandma's street because they would pull to go down it hard. These weren't little dogs. Well, the one was, but the other one was big. Okay. Well, there was numerous ones, but that one particular, the pit bull, she always went to grandma's house. Okay. It was like, she just wanted to be at grandma. She didn't want to be around him. I know she didn't like him, but she loved his mom. Okay. So I feel like somebody's guardian could lead them right to your house. Oh, honestly, I was thinking about this man who lived down the street from me, and he had this big, huge dog, and he would always, he said, honestly, he would come by only like maybe once a month or so. And then finally, after like 2 or 3 years, okay, he finally tells us the truth about his dog and walking by our house. Because he goes, do you guys realize I don't walk by your house? And we're like, I mean, we don't really look out the front window, so no, we really didn't notice that he never walked by the house. But we were like, okay, like, why do you say that? And he's like, because I can't even barely get out my house without Pearl wanting to run to your door. And this dog apparently loved us so much that if this guy didn't have a hold of him, as soon as he walked out his front yard, that dog was coming straight to my fucking door. Okay, he always got a hot dog. He always got a piece of cheese. And then he would take a piss in my backyard and then he would leave. Okay, and it's like, I feel like, now I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I feel like somebody's dog is going to, like, go right to somebody's house. I mean, take it or leave it. I don't know. I've never gotten a message like this before, so it's kind of exciting. Wow. Okay. Now we have Death with Scorpio energy. We have Masculine, okay, with the Lord God card, okay, and we have, what's the other? Oh, Incubation, Ostera. Incubation. Okay, so this, moving on, this could be somebody that you know that's been hiding back from you, in some way. A masculine energy. Okay, and like the fact that there's Lord God on there, I'm not really one for like titles like that shit, but I do feel like that is a possibility that this masculine, whoever this masculine is, they could be masculine or feminine, okay? I feel like they might have acted like a god, kind of godly around you, okay? Kind of like they were in control or they were the god, you know, everybody adored them, loved them, and like you might have just fucking went like, are you fucking kidding me? You're not a god to me. Okay, so you can just put that shit down right now and leave it at the fucking door or just get out of my house. Okay? Yeah, like you might have just deathed their ego instantly. And was like, don't bring that shit around here. Like, you're not going to come fucking piss all over everything. Like, you want to be a man, but don't come in here and be a man and act like a woman. Okay, because whatever this masculine did, okay, they broke the record. They broke the wicked read. Okay, they did something they weren't supposed to do. Okay, and they might have violated your house or your homeland or something like that. They might have taken a cup away from you and fucking dumped it all over your front porch and said "fuck you" and walked away. This person might have done something that was, I heard, illegal. I don't know what that means necessarily into like what. Maybe they stole it from you because now there's prosperity in the bottom. I don't know, maybe they took some money from your purse, okay, went up in your house and fucking took something. The universe knows. And maybe they're going to tell you. Maybe this masculine energy is going to come out of hiding once and for all with this cup to tell you that they have stolen something from you. Because like these readings go multiple ways. Okay, so yeah, we were walking down the street with a dog. Now all of a sudden, it seems like somebody's coming to your door, possibly, who knows they fucked you over with, again, that wasn't a short today. Someone was going to call you or something with an apology. All I can remember is me writing apology. And then I do remember having the scream card, which that would be Ghostface calling. And, you know, when he calls you, it's death. Okay, you're going to die. So that's Scorpion energy. It's in the air. And now I'm hearing Up in the Club by 50 Cent. They might come to your work. They might come to your work. There's the feminine. I told her so. Okay? I fucking told her so. Like, I knew there was a bitch around here. I knew he was sniffing something out. That's what she said. Oh, Michael. That's just not going to go away today, apparently. I don't think I've ever said that on a channel before, but that's what we're doing today. Okay, so he is sniffing somebody out. That sounds so wrong. Who is sniffing you out? Possibly somebody in this cottage. Four of Pentacles, Judgment. They're holding on to some hope. I feel like they're holding on to some hope that money will come through. That they can hold on to something, that you will ask them for help. Maybe this masculine wants you to ask them for help. Because that's what the feminine does in that picture in Judgment. She's asking for help. She's surrendering. Maybe not asking for help, but she's, oh, help from the universe. Two of Swords. In reverse. This is what I'm talking about. Maybe you know where somebody lives and you're going to go and ask them for help. Or they want you to ask them for help. There's Justice. There's Libra. So now we have Libra and Scorpio. I do feel like we have the Emperor and the Empress. So that would be some Aries energy as well. Some Taurus energy. High Priestess in reverse. She does not know. This goddess does not know what's going on. This feminine energy does not know what this masculine is doing. She's not getting the signal. She doesn't know that the scales are even now. So maybe this masculine stole your money and now they want to give your money back because they have it to give back. There's the Moon. Pisces energy. In reverse. There is some left out information here. There's something blacked out. They're blacking this feminine out. She's been blocked from this for a while. It's all females that are here. There isn't a single male, minus this masculine card. But in these cards that fell down, there isn't a single male. It's all female. So it's like these women are trying to tell this woman something that this masculine won't do, this masculine won't say. There's the Lovers. Gemini energy now. Holy fucking signs just coming out. 9 of Pentacles. This could be something like they didn't want to date you until you were stable. And you're like, what? Maybe you were really unstable? Fishing in the dark, you know? Very blocked. And now they see you as stable. Now you're looking at this like, I don't know. There's a possibility that somebody wanted you to have some type of downfall so then you would ask them for help and then you didn't. And they were like, well, that backfired. Yeah. And now they're like, okay, you have enough. They see enough now in your life that they can go for it. Like, that seems like, excuse me if I'm wrong, but like, that seems so fucked up. Like, you didn't have it all going on back then, but now you do. I just got confirmation for that. I mean, it does kind of suck, but at the same time, I'm like, I can see the silver lining in that, you know, that like somebody knew that you were just not in the right state of mind before, so they couldn't approach you or say something to you. Now they feel like you've got your shit under control. That they can tell you something that you didn't know about and not get mad. 8 of Wands in reverse. Like, 10 of Swords, that's it. Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups showed up twice, okay? 6 of Cups. Okay, so this is somebody in your past that fucking burned you, okay, with this 10 of Swords. They burned you. They left you, I don't know, man, they stabbed you in the back. They fucking talked shit about you, okay? They fucking left you behind. They burned you pretty bad, okay? That's what this Lovers is in reverse. But you didn't see it. It didn't, I don't know, like, they might have said a lot of things or been a part of a lot of things, and you really didn't see anything, okay? And I thank God for that, okay? I really do want to say that, because I think if you have heard what they really said, because it's almost like some type of rejection happened or some type of breakup happened, okay? And then what this person wanted to do, whoever was the sore loser, whoever kind of got sucker punched or something, okay, I feel like they said a lot of shit so then they would kind of put the nail in the coffin, right? So then they would never have to say anything to you again, okay? Like, who the fuck would want to go and talk to somebody after they did this to them, right? It's kind of a little bit like, really? I don't really think this motherfucker is going to get up too quickly, take all those out, and go run into those people who did that. Okay, that's time, that's healing, that's shit you got to do now. And then you leave that in the past. Like, you get over it and you fucking walk away. You grow up, okay? And you make sure that that kind of shit doesn't happen again, right? So it kind of seems like they really they put that drill in you, but you didn't know about it. Okay, so there's the 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, but then the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this person, whoever burned you, okay, is not a friend They're not a friend. They might have been a friend before, and then somehow they snuck through. They became more than a friend. Okay. Now they are nothing to you. Okay. They're nothing to you. And then we get this Ace of Pentacles that goes straight to the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if they're just going to offer you a place in their kingdom. I mean, I know that sounds so dumb. Okay. But I don't know how other way to say it. It's just an analogy. So it's I don't know if they have a business or they have a house or they have a position or they have something and they're just going to offer it to you because of what they did. Holy fuck, that's cold. Okay. Someone's going to try to make up for something quick. Five of Swords. This is what it is. That's that shit done behind your back. Okay? And then what's sticking out is the Six of Swords. That shit that they did behind your back, that's why you left. Okay? I mean, we all have a little high priestess in us. Okay? You knew that you were going to get burned by this person, so you just left, and they burned you after you left. They burned your memory. They didn't burn you. They burned your memory. Okay? And they made sure that people knew that they burned your memory. Okay? But it didn't get to you. Eight of Wands in reverse. Their hatred, their scorning, their burning, their torching, it didn't make it to you. Thank God. Like I said, thank God you just got out of there and you got out of there quick and you rode those waves, okay? You and somebody else could have left. You could have moved away. You could have packed away. You could have just packed it on the pier, okay? And that saved this person because they were going back and forth with this pentacle in reverse, okay, back in the day. Whatever this is, I don't know what it is. Okay, I don't know what it is to them. Their seed in some way. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a family fortune, a family business, something that has to do with their family or with them particularly. But they were tossing it back and forth when they first met you years ago. Okay, and I think they were tossing it back and forth with you and somebody else. See those two boats? Okay, they were trying to figure out which wave they wanted to run, which way they wanted to go. Okay. Unfortunately, they did not choose your way. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. Look what's underneath it. Ace of Swords in reverse. All the aces just showed up. Ace of Pentacles is here. Ace of Cups is here. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. All four fucking aces. Wow. If that was poker, you would win so much money. Oh, okay. There's the Queen of Wands in reverse, and there's Temperance. Okay, there's the Devil, though, also with the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the King of Swords, Five of Wands, Chariot, Seven of Cups. Okay, so whoever this person was, they became very detached and very broken. Okay, I even think you offered them something after it all went down and they didn't fucking take it. They didn't want it. They were too angry with you. Okay, they wanted to fight you. Okay, and that's what happens with people sometimes after a relationship. They don't really know how to deal with it because they're heartbroken. They lied to themselves. Okay, this fire that they started with this Ace of fucking Wands was bullshit. The things they said about you, it was all a lie. Okay, it was again just to torch it, just to make sure that it wasn't about their friends hating you. It wasn't about anybody else hating you. It was so then they wouldn't turn around. Okay, their friends know how much shit they talk. Okay, and I bet you 50% of it they're actually truthful about, and 50% of it they're just talking because it's kind of, I feel like, the never-ending story. Okay, what up, Monica? Back in the house. Holy fuck. So I haven't read my emails yet. Don't worry. And I haven't read any of my comments. I was trying to take today off, but I decided not to take today off because I am a workaholic. But I will get to your message. And I'm very happy that you emailed me back. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Devil. Both of them in reverse. The thing is, when they chose the Devil, when they chose to be conformed, like I said, they chose somebody else over you. Whatever that was, it got them into some type of contract with the Devil. Okay, and that changed their life in a bad way. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It didn't go the way that they thought it was going to go. Torching your name didn't help the way that they thought it was. Lying about you, losing you as a friend, didn't feel as good as what they thought it was. Okay, so then when they got in this relationship that was suddenly controlled by something to do with the devil, substance abuse, drinking, okay, they just stuck with it. I'm getting, maybe they're Irish, you know, I was literally just watching The Departed, and he says, you know, if there's something wrong with your relationship, you're the one that has to leave because I'm Irish and we're stubborn and we'll stay with something even if we know that it's wrong all the way until the end. Okay. And it makes her upset to know that her boyfriend will stay with her out of obligation and not because he actually wants to. Okay. So whoever this person was, whoever chose you, oh, look at that. We got Horus on the top. So this is like, a lot of this is fucking third eye driven. Okay. A lot of this is like eye for an eye, man. Like whoever does you wrong, whoever burns you, whoever chooses somebody else over you in any lifetime, okay, they're going to get that back. That karma's going to hit them. They're going to have to watch you with somebody else, or they're going to have to fucking watch you in front of them, and they're not going to be able to touch you because that's karma. They denied you, and then they want you, and now they want you, and they can't have you. They have to watch you and not touch you. Whereas before, that was okay with all the hate. The hate's not there anymore because they realized it was just a lie. Hating you was just a lie. Okay? I just cut the deck to the Four of Wands. Okay? Like, I feel like whoever this person was that rejected you, you guys could have got married. I mean, this was going to be a serious relationship. I just saw the Tower, and then I just saw the Magician in reverse. Okay, so this person could have been a part of magic that went wrong. Okay, they could have done magic to you, so then you did wipe everything. So then you didn't know what they were saying, right? Like who knows? I mean, there's witches and warlocks fucking everywhere, okay? This person was acting like a god. They were doing shit, okay? And the thing is that they were successful with a lot of what they did to kind of ruin the relationship with you and burn the bridge for good. But that was a victory that came with a cost that now I feel like they want to undo. And like, well, once you burn the bridge, what happens? It's not just going to reappear. You got to build that shit back, or you have to go swimming. Eat shit, you know? And that sucks, but that's what happens when you lie. You know, that's what happens. Anybody knows they go and lie to people. They're going to have to eat shit when that lie comes out, and then they got to tell the truth. Lying comes with a price. I mean, and I feel like when people lie, it's only to buy them time. Inevitable time that will run out. When you tell the truth, you don't even think twice about it. The people who lie are thinking every day when it is that you could find out about it. Like, that's like a fucking prison sentence, okay? Who the fuck, right? So, like, what this person did, they lied to themselves every single day for what they said and what they did behind your back. Okay? They might have even, coked themselves up so much that they even looked at the mirror and said that they hated you just to convince themselves that they did when really they didn't. It was just some type of coping mechanism that this person does, okay, to deal with things, okay? And that's it. Spirit's like, that's it. And now I'm getting my ex-boyfriend. So one of my ex-boyfriends that I dated him for a few years. And we lived together. He bought a house. We lived together for a bit. And, back in my early 20s, I actually kind of realized, I think it was yesterday, a day before, I realized that how bad of a drinking problem I used to have. Whitney was in such a dark place that when I drank to forget my whole life. And it came with a price, okay? And it came with a lot of things that I wish I never did. A lot of people I wish I never did. A lot of people I wish I never went home with. A lot of things I wish I never did. And I never really realized I had a problem because I never didn't drink every day. I mean, I only drank like maybe once a week, but when I did, I blacked out and I forget the entire night. And then I would be sick for like days afterwards. And I would wonder why I'd be poisoning myself like that. And it's because I was so miserable. I was so traumatized. I was so like, there were so many things going on with me that when I drank, it was such an escape that it would literally make me black out my whole life. And now that I look back at it, I'm like, I don't drink at all now. Like, I mean, man, I had a shot the other day. Like, I want mixed drink. Thank you. And I was like, wow, you know, like I don't drink, because I was so scared to drink because I don't want to get depressed. Like when I smoke weed, I don't get depressed. I don't get in my feelings. I don't black out. Okay. But when I drink, you know, I almost instantly fucking black out. I almost instantly am not here because I don't want to be here. That's the thing, is like when my soul is so damaged that like I have to do a lot to keep her here because she doesn't want to be here, and I know that, but I have so much of a mission to do that if I don't keep her here, I'll end up dying before my mission is done. So I have to do so much to keep my soul happy, which is why I have to read tarot. I have to do things in my you know, with my time in order to keep myself wanting to be here. Right? Because that's it is. It's not a suicide thing. It's like literally when your soul is done, your soul is done. I don't even think I'd have to kill myself. I think my soul would just fucking run away as soon as I gave her permission to. You know, like I think it would just be like they would lock it up to some, oh, she had a stroke or a heart attack, but they know I didn't. They know that my body just turned the lights out. Okay. And that's what some people do. I feel like when their mission is over, they fucking turn those lights out. They're done. They're over. My uncle did that. I swear, he was waiting to die for so long that finally, once his wife left the house to go get him more Percocets, okay? That's the irony of this. He died instantly, okay? That bitch left the house, and she swears because when she got back, he was in rigor mortis. And you know when rigor mortis starts to happen, there's like a certain amount of time, it's like 45 minutes or something like that before it like really starts to kick in. And he was rigor mortis already. And she was like, and she'd been gone for an hour. And he was like, well, he most likely died within 45 minutes to an hour ago. And I kind of started laughing in the corner. Motherfucker died as soon as you walked out of the house, bitch. Okay, he just pulled that plug. Tell me that wasn't timed. I mean, geniusly by his soul. Obviously, he didn't want to die with his wife in there. You know, he just wanted to be at peace. It's all my uncle ever wanted. He just wanted to be in peace. His wife was so crazy and so neurotic by the end that he was such a pot smoker. I loved my uncle. I went and saw my uncle. He lived out in New Brunswick, and he was a bush weed smoker for his whole life, okay? He never smoked, like, I don't know, ingrown weed, okay, in his like 60 years. So I go see him out in New Brunswick the year before he dies. I bring this bomb weed with me, okay? I was working at a dispensary in Toronto, and we had some of the best fucking weed lines at the time because we were experimenting with a lot of different strands of weed and like fucking all that hydroponic shit and like, you know, all the, oh my God, the amount of testing that I did and clones and shit that I did. That I went on a vacation and I went and saw what I did not know was my dying uncle at the time. And I brought all this fucking great weed. And I only stayed there for like 2 days and then I left. And I brought a lot of weed with me because like I'm a chronic. I smoke, you know, I can smoke up to like, you know, 2-3 grams a day, like at least if I really want to. Because I have so much pain in my body, right? And I have Crohn's disease. I can't eat unless I smoke weed. And sometimes I can't even make it through a meal without smoking weed because I'll throw up, right? So weed is like a huge anti-nausea, right? So I smoke a lot of weed, right? And so I had all these different kinds and I just gave him a couple nuggets because he didn't sleep through the night at all. So he would wake up and smoke weed through the night. So I gave him a couple nuggets. I'm like, here, you know, if you wake up in the middle of the night, because he didn't want to smoke it during the day just in case it was too strong, I go, just fucking, you know, smoke it at night then. I wake up in the morning. Tell me how he's not waiting for me in the living room. And he's like, you got any more of that weed? And I'm like, okay, easy there, chronic. Like, easy. It's like 9 a.m. What the fuck? And he's like, Whitney, I've never had weed like that before in my life. And then he shows me his bush weed that he's been smoking. And I'm like, well, no wonder. I take like a hit of his bush weed. And I'm like, oh, good God, it tastes like weeds. Like, it tastes like That does not taste like weed, okay? But the man grew up on that shit. His pot plants were like 9 feet high, okay? And the buds were just ridiculous. Anyways, it was so nice because the last year of his dying, miserable life of being in so much pain, he was ordering off of the Tweed website because back then only Tweed was the only dispensary we had. So he was ordering from Tweed in Ontario out to New Brunswick. He was spending like $100 for like 10 grams. And he had the greatest last year of his life. So when he died, he smoked a big fatty. His fucking wife went out finally to go do her errands and run around like a maniac in town. And he died after that fatty. And I was like, you fucking deserve that, big guy. You deserve that. He totally did. Everybody, you gotta fucking give it up to the old people who smoke weed. You know why? Because they fucking know, okay? They know that the key to a good life is smoking weed. And for those of you who can't smoke it because you get super paranoid and all that kind of shit, I feel really bad for you. But honestly, if you really want to smoke it, you can. It's just, you just have to get it into you in really small amounts. I'm talking a puff and put it out. A puff, put it out. Get yourself fucking one of these little pipes. And the least amount that you get, you will build your tolerance up without freaking out and going in that demand. Trust me, because I was there. It's just really if you want it or not. I have to have it, or like literally, like I said, I won't eat. And I'll throw up a lot if I can't smoke weed. My stepmother thinks I just want to smoke weed because I don't care about my life and I just want to sit around and be a toker. And I'm like, you know that I work like, I don't know, 30, 40 hours a week, right? Where is it exactly do you think that I'm just sitting around and doing nothing? The fuck? Lady, I work all night in my dreams. I never sleep, okay? Like, I'm up all the time. I work, I do this. Give me a break, bitch. I'm even serving tables in my dreams. I don't even get to sleep in my dreams. Like, who the fuck are you? Give it up to all those people who work in their dreams. Because, man, I tell you, you don't ever sleep then. Okay, here we go. Next message. Take what resonates. Whoa. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This big-ass piece of paper. My God, I got to cut that piece of paper down. Spirit. Initiation. Well, we just did these guys. Number 82. All right, initiation. Could it be right to go alone or join a covet? What is shown? Oh, wait, sorry. There's little fucking creases now. Okay. Could it be right to go alone or join a coven? What is shown? Spirit calls you to be true. The choice is yours. It's up to you. This magic is worked with harm to none. So won't it be harm to none? Oh, sorry. There it is done. Could it be right to go alone or join a coven? What is shown? Spirit calls you to be true. The choice is yours. It's up to you. There's the tower upside down. Rejecting change isn't going to happen rejecting change isn't going to prevent it from coming. It just leaves you feeling powerless and frustrated. Stop fighting the inevitable and instead focus your energy on updating your world view. So it's like I feel like somebody's got to join something before their spells. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there's a new, like, coven coming. Okay, a new group of people. Okay, you know, maybe you're gonna join like a new, I don't know, spin group or a new class or something like that, or a new job or a new coven. Okay, like join with people. You know, start going to church or I don't know, a gym or something, or a community of people, okay? And Spirit is really, like, initiating you to do this. Like, they really want you to be a part of something, okay? Because I feel like you're going to need it. And somebody does not want you to have this. There's the High Priestess. With the Empress in reverse. This is what I'm talking about. You got an Empress in reverse that doesn't want you to do something. It doesn't want you. They don't want you to. Ooh, what the fuck? There's the Bates Motel. They're trying to talk you out of it. There's the Chariot. Okay. Mornings may be for coffee and contemplation, but the Chariot is in action. When this sweet ride pulls up, it's to embolden you to choose to chase your dreams. It doesn't mean it will be easy. It will mean dedication, willpower, and focus, but consider this card to be a green light. Okay. So, okay, you're getting the green light to do something, to become a part of something that Spirit is trying to initiate you to become a part of. Okay, and this Empress, okay, there's a trickster with it. This Empress, she somehow, because you're a High Priestess, okay, she's trying to get into your head. She's trying to get into your head. This could be a mother figure. There's Cujo. Ooh. Prioritize your own needs in difficult times. Honestly, you could have something that's trying to attach onto your energy, okay, or trying to dispel you in some way, okay, get you to get thrown off of this path that you're on right now to specifically bring you where you need to go. Somebody thinks that they can talk you out of it. Okay, and this is the not fucking around crew, okay? This is people that are not fucking around, and whoever this Empress is in reverse is fucking around because she's coming out as a fucking joke. She's a clown, okay? She's not somebody that even the universe takes seriously, and it's time that, like, you know, collective, like, or like Spirit, like collective, no, like, don't take this person seriously. Like, this is a joke. They are a joke, okay? Their makeup is a joke. They have awful teeth, okay? Their breath is probably bad, which means they're full of shit, okay? I got this like woof of shit right when this started, not physically, but like I felt like, oof, well, if you think about that, that would be an awful smell. And like I feel like, you know, now that we've got the clown out here, this person, their shit stinks, Pepe Le Pew, okay? Like they fucking stink. They need to stay the fuck away from you. Okay, so do not listen to this person. I don't know if this person is physically talking to you, okay, if they're texting you, if they're in your head, okay, whatever it is, they're trying to do a spell right now, okay, they're trying to get a spell on the radar, okay, that, oh, I feel like there's so much of the craft being done here. You know, now that I say the craft, because it is a craft, you know, like witchcraft, but I'm also getting the movie, like, you know, eventually the universe has to shut Nancy down because of what she's fucking doing. She's acting like a fucking clown. You know, the power has gotten to her head, you know, and like when power gets to people's heads, the universe got to take them down because it's like, there's like literally, I'm not fucking lying. There's cemetery gates. Universe has to shut them down, open up the gates and let them in. you know, and take them away from the world, because this can't fucking happen anymore. These people can't just run around like fucking maniacs, all right? There's the scarecrow, and we've got the fly on the wall. Okay, once this Empress realizes that she cannot fuck with collective and that everything that she does is going to come back times 3, and however way she tries to, I feel like she could have had somebody leave you. Okay, she could have done a spell to have somebody break up with you, to have somebody trying to attack you. There's Lawless. She did what she fucking wanted to do. Okay, this Empress in reverse did what she wanted to do to this Empress. And the thing is that there's a fucking fly on the wall watching her do it the entire time. Okay, and now she's scared shitless because the tower that she wanted you to leave, you're not leaving. Okay, and now she's threatened because she knows you're not listening to her, which usually she would be in your head, totally controlled by you. No. You're totally controlled by her, okay? And she knows that. Now collective has their magic back. They have their high priestess back. Okay, so anything that this person did to you now, it's not working. They don't want what's best for you. Look at those cards come out as I said that. There's delusional, melting, and no. With the moon. Okay, this person has no idea what they're doing. They're completely moon inflicted. Okay, they go by the moon. Everything is the moon, which means they don't know what they're doing. They're using their intuition that is not actually on because they're not a high priestess. They're an Empress in reverse. They do not know how to use their Empress. They do not know how to connect with things. They do not know how to be a mother at things. They were not ready for what they did to you. They initiated spirit to do something to you. It worked. Okay, and now they're continually trying to do stuff to you and initiate spells in your life that remove things, people, places, things, money, okay? And then kind of gives that abundance to her in some way. Okay? This energy now is completely being wiped. Like a hard drive, I kind of feel like just being wiped. You get a clean slate, I think. The invitation, yep, there it is. Invitation to what, Spirit? Lightning. Something happening fast. Dun, 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 dun. What's it say? Horrible choice in reverse. Oh, amazing. Okay, so you're getting an invitation now. Something's going to come through, okay, that this person took away from you a long time ago. They made a very awful choice to initiate spells into your life. This is obviously some type of new magician. Okay, somebody who just got into witchcraft or got into the craft, okay, to hurt people. And that's not why we do stuff like this. We do not initiate magic to hurt people. As you can see, this reading is not about hurting anybody. This is about acknowledging the hurt that was done to collective. Okay, it's not about how to hurt. I don't teach how to hurt. I only light up what's already been done or what is currently being done to collective. Because I'm on your side. I'm not on their side. Okay, so anything else? There's something melting. Something, which means if it's melting, it's going into liquid form. If it's going into liquid form, then this might be this is the whole thing where somebody, this was the first reading. Somebody gone ahead and burned that bridge, and now they're going to have to swim through it. Okay, so this could be something like that, you know, where somebody has done so much damage, okay, looking for answers, okay, that they didn't realize that they were out there hurting people. So I feel like you were held back from something, okay, the answer was held back to you as of, you know, something going on with your life. Obviously, you've had a shitty fucking time because of this person. Okay, this Empress in reverse doing shit to you, getting into your high priestess and fucking with you. And that's maybe why prophecy is here too, because this Empress in reverse might have had some type of way of connecting, tapping into your high priestess, which can see the future. Prophecies. Okay, of really what's going on, possibly doing tarot cards. Okay, so if you do tarot cards at home or like you do them in your, you know, spare time or something like that, this person could have been jumping into your energy. Okay, trying to, listen to what you're saying through your high priestess. Like, now my third eye hurts. Like, that's a lot of violation. Okay, and now I've got the turtle on the bottom. Like, this was something that, like, really slowly impacted somebody's life. Okay, and then there's creepy on the bottom. Like this person, what they did is, like, it was an invasion. Okay, of, like, your fucking third eye, your personal thoughts. Like, people have a right to keep their thoughts to themselves. Okay? I don't even push that boundary. I don't go digging in people's heads trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong. That is so invasive, and it is so impractical to be a high priestess that no high priestess in their right mind would invade somebody's privacy like that. Okay? Even if we feel something is going on in there, it does not matter. We would invite that energy to come out, not go in there and start looking around. We do not do that. High priestesses are trained not to do that purposely, okay? Because you do not jump into people's minds. We work with the channeling river, okay? We work with spirit, not... You know, there was this reader that I was watching for a bit on YouTube, and I had to stop because, you know, she would start doing the reading or whatever, and then she'd be like, okay, you've just invited me into your personal energy. And I'd be like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't invite you into shit, okay? I put the energy out there. You either fucking pick it up or you don't. I did not invite you to come into my fucking personal home and start reading my shit. Okay, so watch your readers. Honestly, watch the people. Be very careful because some of these readers are very invasive and they will get up on your shit and they tell you that they're reading your energy, okay, to help you. They're not. They're intrusive. They're reading your thoughts. I just heard they're reading your emails, okay? They're reading your thoughts. They're reading everything. They're watching you through your eyes. Tell me that's not invasive and I'll call you a liar. Okay, and tell me that's not illegal, because I'll also be like, yeah, that's definitely illegal. You tell me that that's just safe to do and that's just allowed to do, and we can just jump into people's heads and go and like view things through their eyes. No. Okay, that's against the law. Okay, so whatever this Empress in reverse has been doing to affect your high priestess, we have the marijuana card on the bottom of the deck, people. Smoke some weed and let's just move on with our lives, okay? This person's been caught. Spirit knows what they're doing, which is why they're in Empress in reverse, okay? I feel like Empress in reverse would be, you're getting an invitation to something that's going to happen quick, which means if something happens quick in your energy, it's also going to deplete something from their energy just as quickly. Okay, so what is given to you will be taken from them. And that's what happens when you fuck with collective. I don't know why he would fuck with anybody. Anyways, it make people feel good to like get in their heads and like fuck around. Like, I can like barely deal with my own thoughts. Let alone trying to figure out somebody else's. Oh God. I can't do that. But I'm me. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I don't know about you guys. I didn't do a time shout out, which I'm supposed to be doing, but I totally forgot. I thought I was live for like a half an hour. I feel like I lost time. Like, no wonder my head kind of hurts. I thought, Whitney, like, your head can't hurt after a half an hour of talking. It's been an hour and a half of talking. And yes, it can hurt. Like, the back of my head hurts from talking. Wow. Anyways. Like I said, I was going to take today off, but I only take days off when I really, really, really need it. So I don't really need to take time, you know, so that's why I'm here. But I hope it resonated. This was a great reading. Kind of weird, to be honest. I don't even remember really what happened, but thanks everybody for being here. You are not cold? What? I am not cold. I'm a little bit chilly. I know my blood hasn't been pumping today. I didn't get the psychic sweats once. Wow. I wonder why. I'm not going to question you. No, my head's not cold. Why would it be cold? Because my hair's wet? Well, it's not really wet anymore. It's pretty dry. Oh. So much is going on in my head sometimes. Oh, man. I need to shut this channel down. Oh. Give myself a nice third eye massage when I put this down. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'm totally tired now all of a sudden. I just got exhausted. Instantly. And that's how I know the channel's done. When I get exhausted and shut down. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy you guys were here. This was a great reading. I think. From what I can remember. Good advice anyways. If it wasn't the best readings, it was pretty good advice. So thank you. Peace out. Great reading. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all your hearts. Thank you for being here. All right. And yeah, I'll most likely be back tomorrow. Yeah, there are people without brains. There's always something going on in my head. Oh, God. If it's not the jukebox playing, it's something's going on up there. Anyways, there's always something going on in there. Anyways, I am backtracking in the reading. Oh, yeah. You missed a little bit, but I tell you, some of these fucking energies, Monica, it's just exhausting. It's exhausting. Anyways, all right. Peace out. Thank you so much. Namaste. Have a good day. Happy Sunday. Peace. Word to your mothers.